everyone. My name is Patrycja, and I'm a co-founder of Treeless, the ETH Zurich spin-off. And first of all, I'm really glad that I can present you the Treeless today, because I think we're doing quite cool things. We develop microorganism-based cellulose materials for sustainable future. We all know that harmful materials are all around us, harmful to the environment, but also harmful to our health. And governments around the world introducing strict regulations banning these harmful substances like PFAS and microplastics, creating an urgent need for alternatives. However, we also all know that the companies doesn't need only eco-friendly solution. They need materials which are cost-efficient, scalable, and durable. In Treeless, our mission is to replace these harmful and polluting materials by enabling bio-based, fossil-free alternative using microorganisms. Our ultimate vision is to create materials for better life. In the core of our solution is one of the best alternatives, bacterial nanocellulose, the material which is extremely pure, biodegradable, mechanically strong, and non-toxic. It also has highly reactive surface, which make it really easy to modify without the chemical and toxic solvents, creating a whole range of new applications and formulations across the industries. But how we are doing this? It all starts from food and beverage side stream, which we collect from local suppliers. We extract the nutrients from the side stream to produce the growth media. Then we introduce our bacteria into this growth media, and we produce the nanocellulose fibers. We do have the bacteria which produce up to 70% more of a material compared to the one you can acquire from the companies around the world. So as you can see, our biomaterial, the biofilm, it looks like in the picture number 3. This is what we collect from our cultures. And I bring here the small samples so you can also see that it's a real thing. You can touch it later on, but unfortunately now I can only show you this like that. This is exactly what you see on the picture number 3. But this is not yet our final product. We have a whole post-processing system to create the nanocellulose gel, which then we can sell to our customers. But we are in Finland, and I'm pretty sure some of you can say, Patrycja, that nanocellulose is nothing new. And I know, traditionally, it's extracted from wood. However, as you can imagine, the process is super long and energy heavy. It's because it includes not only pulping, like in the case of normal cellulose, but also mechanical grinding and chemical refining. In Treeless, we grow material directly, so we can skip this multi-step approach. The consequence? We save up to 80% of CO2 emissions compared to traditional way of extracting of this material. Our gel is highly versatile. We can use it across the industries because it can be used as a rheology modifier, stabilizer, binder, coating agent, cracking prevention, and many more. So clearly we can see one platform's many applications. And you can see this applicability also in our business model. So we have 3 main streams of revenue in Treeless. First of all, we start from R&D formulation services. So in our laboratory in Zurich, we modify and formulate our material so it meets a specific need of the customers. It's all to be ready to the moment when we can finally industrial scale. Then we have shelf-ready products where we can right away deliver to our customers. And when the demand is growing, we plan to license our technology. Not only the production, but also the formulations we develop on the way. It is to make the life of our customers easier, so they can produce material and the formulation everywhere around the world. But as I told you, there is many of the formulations, applications we can produce. But we need to start somewhere. We need a focus. And we want to start when our technology wins the fastest, which is a market like cosmetics and adhesives. And you can ask why. The answer is easy. Our material is the easiest to integrate in water-based solutions. And these markets need use the water-based system, so they do not need new infrastructure to use our solution. They are also the market highly driven by the sustainability and the customers, so that's the additional point. But we don't want to stop there. After this market, we want to tackle the more demanding market, like advanced composites and coatings. We know development cycles are much longer there, of course, but also the volumes are bigger. And they have quite high regulatory push. Yes, and just to prove you that we can already apply our material in many applications, we can show you that we have the recyclable barrier coating for the packaging already in development. We produce the first plastic-free treeless bags, which will be ready to purchase, unfortunately only in Switzerland in 2026, but I hope in the coming years also in the other countries around Europe. We developed the wood composites when we use our material as a binder, which are not only fossil-free, but also completely recyclable, which was not possible with the solutions which are available currently on the market. And the two main focus of us, we are working on the water-based adhesive system, first of all for wood, where we use our material as a rheology modifier and stabilizer. And we do have a commercial project in the cosmetics industry, when our material can play as a free functional ingredient. So rheology modifier, stabilizer, and a hydrating agent. But to deliver, we need to scale, of course. We're currently producing our material in our pilot manual production facility in Zurich. But our plan is to scale to modular smart factories, which we can locate whenever it's a demand needed for our product. And also where we have access to the organic side stream, so we can produce around the globe in a modular solution. We are a diverse team with a big expertise in mechanical engineering, industrialization, biotechnology, chemistry, material science, but also business and finance. We have a big support from our advisors and investors, but also the broad collaboration network across the academia, not only in Switzerland, but also around the world. So, just in a few words, what we achieved until now. As I told you, we built the pilot manual production, where we can already now produce hundreds of kilograms of the material per month. We have an organic waste suppliers contract ready, and we have 2 patents pending, one for the production itself and one for the bacteria strain. We secure almost 3 million Swiss francs in non-dilutive funding, and we raised our pre-seed round the end of last year. And of course, what makes us proud really is this, that we already had our first sales and we have paid pilot project ongoing with the industrial partners. But we are here today because at the end of this year, we are closing our seed round of 1 million Swiss franc. We needed to ramp up our commercial pilots and the revenues, but also to build the automated demo manufacturing unit. This all will allow us to, in 2027, able to scale the sales and build our first modular, automated, treeless smart factory. So, if you're here and you're looking for a startup to invest in, we are right now really happy to discuss with you. We are available, like 3 people from my team, for a whole 2 days for the investors and the partner interested in the collaboration. You can catch me around the venue or in the Swiss Tech Pavilion, I think somewhere this direction. I will be there, and we can enjoy the coffee and the delicious Swiss chocolate. That's a bonus for the discussion. But what's the most important? We really want to empower the industries with local, sustainable, high-performance material, which they deserve in Europe. So thank you so much. That's the QR code to my LinkedIn profile if you will not be able to catch each other somewhere around these 2 days. And hey, let's create the material for a better life all together. Thank you so much for your attention.